on to you Libras. So you Libras have the Four of Cups, the Fool, and you have the Devil card. So what it is I'm seeing here about these three cards right off the rip is that you Libras, people have been giving you issues socially, and whether it's romantically or friendship wise, and you Libras don't give an F. Y'all don't care one little bit at all. How you know this is because of the Devil card. Y'all have this dog in y'all now. And then you have the Fool. Y'all are just like, let it fly. Forget it. Let it fly. Let it do its thing. Let it do its job. Who cares, right? Just wilding out, doing what it is that you want to do. Not wilding out too much, but you're learning how to care less in certain ways because you are understanding human nature a lot better. And one of the things that you Libras are understanding is the Five of Swords and the Lovers. People are very fickle about what it is that they say and that they want versus what they actually put action into. Two different things most of the times. And that's what's emboldening a lot of you Libras to do what it is that you are doing now and the mentality that you have. Because a lot of you Libras are starting to realize that, you know, a lot of people out here are fake. And that, you know, they really just want attention and hugs and, you know, access to people and their money and whatever. But they don't really have integrity, right? Integrity is what makes people respect you and fear you, because, you know, it means that you're not necessarily always willing to do things disrespectfully and rub people the wrong way, right? So this is really striking fear in the hearts of individuals that don't really want you to have anything. So they just want to hang around you just so that they can get whatever kind of resources they can out of you. So the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles for you Libras, again, y'all know what I'm about to say about the Eight of Pentacles. Letting it fly. Addition by subtraction. It does your heart well for you Libras to care less about holding back from fake people anyway. Because, you know, the nicety, see, this is the thing that Libras, y'all got to understand about being Libras. This is another reason why I keep telling y'all it's a heavy card being a Libra. Y'all got to understand human nature. Y'all got to understand politics. See, the air signs are supposed to understand how politics go so that they can learn how fickle and sometimey people can be. They can say one thing, do another, want a supposed outcome, act on it, mess up the outcome, then they'll claim that they wanted this. This is what, you know, play games. It's up to the air signs to understand the politics. It's up to the air signs to understand the fickleness that how a lot of people have and how to be able to actually use it to your advantage. That's one of the reasons why it's a heavy card being a Libra. Because if I was a Libra myself, which I'm not, and I don't have Libra anywhere in my chart, but if I was a Libra myself, I would be essentially learning the game, so to speak, that other people, the world likes to play so much of this dysfunction that they do, and then essentially learn how to stay away from it. But I'm not a Libra, and I learned how to do that anyway. So the Nine of Pentacles now and the Justice, which is Libra, right? So y'all showed up here. These two cards right here, right off the rip, is not only are you better off caring a little bit less about the politics, but it's even better for you to learn the politics, even though you don't really care for it, so that you can be able to spot who's faking it and who's not. Because if you're going to be out here pulling people card, that can be dangerous. So you got to know who card to pull and who not to pull. So now my beard itching. So now the Ace of Pentacles is about how, so this will be very valuable to you, right? This is not a reading. I don't get into moralism. I just tell y'all the knowledge, because the universe is not based upon moralism. It's not. So the justice in this reading doesn't mean what you think it does, or what most people will make it seem like it is. The justice in this reading means the value, right? And being able to use what it is that you learn. You Libras got to learn how to be a good mix of a fox and a lion, right? A fox is a person who's tricky, understands politics, knows when people are lying, sniffing it out, learning how to run game and stuff like this. And the lion is about being bold. And a person and you Libras have to learn how to become a good mix, your own unique mix of both of those things. And the Ace of Pentacles, like I was talking about, represents that will help you out to navigate how the world is. See, you need to go to a Virgo in order to actually help you out with that, because Virgos are the ones that know how to navigate the world. Because if you Libras have any kind of Virgos in your life, or if you have Virgo in your chart, you need to tap into your inner Virgo for that, okay? Because Virgos are amongst the best Virgos and Pisces are amongst the best zodiac signs to talk to when it comes to navigating your way around how understanding your environment works. So let's clarify, all right? Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Temperance, Three of Swords, the World, Queen of Pentacles, then you have the Nine of Swords. So like it is that I was talking about with the Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance and the Three of Swords, you need to be very patient around this time. You know, if you find someone lying to you, don't get so hot-headed, because the default pattern that a lot of people are in right now is lying. You know, a lot of people lie a lot to the point where it's pathological, honestly. So it's saying how you don't flip out, don't get upset in front of their face when they start lying to you, and you know when somebody's lying, okay? Learn to understand the lie. The World and the World and the Queen of Pentacles, you're not ready to move forward. Learning, you won't be ready to move forward until you learn people's natures and how to be able to see it, how to sniff it out, how to understand it a lot better. The Nine of Swords represents, because it's going to give you a lot of issues. See, a lot of times you Libras can end up being unprepared due to the fact that y'all are unprepared, because y'all step into it sometimes thinking that people have your back and that you know how to create peace. And just because you know how to create peace, it must mean that, you know, everybody's working on the same timeline. When you Libras don't really seem to understand that, just because you know how to create peace with somebody, or you know how to sit down and make business deals that squash the beef, does not necessarily mean that people are going to be honorable in that, trying to squash the beef with you. So you have to know how to end the fight spiritually before it even begins physically. But that's a whole other subject.